Estamos de regreso en Ahora o Nunca. Las artes marciales mixtas siguen dando mucho de qué hablar desde el inicio de la pandemia y ahora. Y por eso estamos muy contentos el día de hoy de recibir a una auténtica leyenda, a un campeón, a un hombre que conoce a los grandes peleadores de hoy como muy pocos y que está en una etapa de su carrera bien interesante y de eso nos viene a platicar. Señoras y señores, bienvenido. Eddie Álvarez está con nosotros en Ahora o Nunca. Lo único que le voy a decir en español es, hola Eddie, ¿cómo estás?
Está bien.
Excelente. It's so good to have you on the show. Thank you for joining us. Tell us about One Championship. I know it's big in Asia, and you've been a part of it for the last couple of years. There's a big event coming up on April 7th for the fans in North America. What can the fans expect from you and One Championship here in the U.S.?
Yeah, I think it's really important that fans in the United States begin to understand what One Championship's about and what they're doing. You know, I've been the underground king pretty much my whole life. And I've been told by a lot of fans from the outside that I didn't have what it took, or I couldn't be the best in the world in the largest organizations. I've been told that a lot. I never paid it any mind because I understood the difference between what is good and what is popular. And sometimes what is popular isn't always the best. So the idea is to bring something that's the best product, something that is really good, and make it really popular here in the United States. And I want to be a part of that. And I think this is the first step.
You're fighting Yuri Lapicus on April 7th. Tell us about your rival. What can the fans expect from him as well?
Yeah, so Yuri was undefeated until recently. He fought for a world title, and he took his first loss as a world title in a world title match. And I just know, in my standpoint, when I was young and I was undefeated and I took my first loss, you always come back hungrier. You come back with more desire. You try to deny that you ever took that loss. So I'm looking for a hungrier, stronger, more motivated Yuri Lapicus, and I'm looking forward to that. I think the fans will win in the end, but at the end of the day, I have history to make, and he's in my way. So he's in the way of me making my history and winning my third world title.
We had just a big event, UFC 257. I'm sure you watched that closely because you know a lot of the fighters that were part of that card over the weekend. First of all, give me your impressions. What did you think when you saw Dustin knocking out Conor McGregor like he did?
It was beautiful. I loved it. I mean, the sport has so many twists and turns, and regardless of what fans think, I think, fighters think, we never know what's going on inside the spirit of another fighter and what his desire is to win. So we can only find out on a single fight night what his will and desire is to win. And we got to see Dustin kind of, manifest what he had inside of him. And he went out there and put on a show. I'm proud of him. I'm happy for him. And no other guy in that division right now kind of deserves that sort of the accolades and the success other than he does.
How surprised were you the fight ended the way you did?
I was shocked. I was shocked. But if you look at my analysis on the fight itself, and you look at what I predicted would be Dustin's way to win the fight, I thought McGregor in the stand-up for sure had the advantage. But in my analysis of Dustin's way to win the fight is exactly what he did. He put a short sprint on Conor, forced him to panic, forced mistakes out of him, and didn't give him his distance for a short period of time, and he was able to score a knockout. I was really happy with the way he did it, and I think the game plan was excellent.
Conor is now 3-3 in his last 6 fights. Is he still an elite fighter, Conor McGregor?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, the lightweight division around the world, forget about that. The lightweight division in general is just it's sharks in the water, man. The best guys in the world can get beat on any given night, depending on the style matchup, and depending on the focus and the desire of the one athlete. So, in order to find out who the best is, you'd have to fight each other and over and over to find out who truly the best is. Because on any given night, any one of them lightweights can lose to the other guy.
You know Michael Chandler well. You fought him twice, beat him once, and you know the transition from going from Bellator to the UFC. What impressed you the most about his performance on Saturday?
I like that he went after it. He didn't let the lights get the best of him. He didn't let the lights get the best of him. He didn't let the promotion's name get the best of him. He just went out there and competed, and all you want when you go out there is to be able to show your best self. Sometimes you go out there, and whether it's fear or whether it's the intensity of how big the event is, sometimes you're not able to show your best self. And so he went out there and he showed his best self, and the byproduct of that was scoring a big knockout on his debut. So I'm happy for him, man. I couldn't be more proud of Mike and Dustin. They both of them put on a show as underdogs, and that's tough to do. And my hat's off to them.
No doubt. You just said it. The division is loaded right now. How would you rank it? 1 to 3, 1 to 5.
Well, Khabib, until he gives up the belt, will be number 1. He'll reign over the division. It's tough to do the. I would say Dustin right now is an interim champ. We'd have to call him. If Khabib gives that belt up, and then maybe Charles Oliveira. And then who else do we got? We got Justin Gaethje.
We got Conor,
Hooker. Who am I missing?
Conor, Hook.
Yeah, I mean.
I know it's tough, right?
Yeah, it is. It's just one of them divisions. But I would say them 4 or 5 that I mentioned. I think that's enough. Let them. Oh, did I mention Chandler? Maybe.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Maybe they can put him somewhere. I think Hooker was number 5, so maybe they can put him in the mix. So, that's a good little tournament that they can put together.
Absolutely. One Championship, ya lo saben, aquí está toda la información, la pueden seguir. Abril 7, Eddie va a estar adentro de la jaula en un combate que no se pueden perder. Eddie, it's great to talk to you. Thank you for taking the time. We appreciate it. Best of luck on April 7th, and we look forward to having you on the show again.